Give a review. Hyundai Elantra, towing a trailer. They put a single rail on for a dirt bike, and plus equipment, of course. Um, I guess I just want to go through what I did, and how it performed. So you can see it's kind of a small trailer, but so we just put on a little class 1 hitch. It's pretty simple. There's just 3 bolts from the manufacturer. I even bought the lighting kit. That was pretty easy. It just tied into the electrical connectors of the blinkers and brakes, what's already back here. It's pretty easy to do. There was no splicing or anything. It towed pretty well. We were able to go 85 miles an hour. Here in Utah, we actually have 80 roads. Sorry, people back east, but so we could go 85 pretty well. Up hills, it would go into third, like it would drop a gear, but that's expected. They do really well. I also added a transmission cooler. We'll go look at that. Okay, up here up front, I added a transmission cooler. You can see well, maybe you can't. Oh yeah, there's some lines coming in right there. And actually, this car already already goes through the radiator briefly. It goes back, so you don't actually have to like get any special fittings and get in the transmission or anything. What I did is I figured out, well, I flushed my transmission, and so I figured out what the direction the oil flows. And so it flows first into the bottom of the radiator, and then to the top. Then originally it'd go back to the transmission, and it'd cool it just a little bit. But for some added protection, I added a transmission cooler. You can kind of see it in there. It's not real great. I can't see it really that well. Just like that, and it goes down farther. It was like 7.5 inches by 12. You kind of see the design, how it loops. I think there's more efficient designs, but I could definitely tell because I would check just feel the temperature of how hot the oil is coming out and how hot it's going back in. It's definitely a temperature change. I mean, it's amazing. Just a little 2-liter engine. It did really well. I didn't have my transmission. I would smell it. It didn't smell any different. It didn't look brown. Going over hills and bumps and high speeds. So overall, I was pretty happy with it. Little car towing a dirt bike. We got about 25 miles to the gallon. And so I think that kind of beat out my bigger car. Just made it a little more economical for us. And that's my review.